welcome to the crypto market inspection. It's the 17th of January 2025. I missed the video yesterday as price wasn't really doing anything at all. Um, like it was obviously going a bit higher, but yesterday we were kind of like in this region, you know. We were just here, and nothing had really changed from the plans that I talked about in the last video. I don't really have the best read on the market at the moment. Um, I did trade and I took a 2 hour profits from trading the extremities where I traded the range low. Got my entry at 90.1k. That's down like here. I got my entry here, and yeah, I took great profits from that. And as I said, no, I'm only trading the extremities in 2025 mostly. Of course, I'm gonna probably take some trades in the middle of as well. But yeah, at the moment, it's yeah, I don't really know what to say. Let's just look at the market. I drew up something here that I find quite interesting. Okay, so we're gonna start on the weekly. Um, so if you look at the weekly, okay, there is a weekly supply right here. Okay, I've drawn something here. We will go deeper on all of this. But the gray box, that's our weekly supply, and as price is coming into this area, right? After sweeping this liquidity, this is still resistance now, okay? This is a weekly supply order block, and history sometimes shows that longing into resistance is not the smartest until it's flipped, okay? So to be honest, what you want to look for here, if you're, I mean, you do want to long kind of this market, according to the high time frame bias, right? But you do not want to be longing right here. You want to be longing once price develops above the weekly supply, flips the weekly supply, has a daily close above it at least, I would say. Then you could look to target maybe 120k and etc higher. But yeah, for now we're still coming into resistance area. So on the daily, there's nothing really much to say. Um, if you, yeah, as you see here, if you take the MPOC of the entire consolidation we've had. Price yesterday tapped exactly into the MPOC and turned it into a POC, right? And went higher. Um, yeah, so it's pretty like spot on, right? We're starting to look pretty bullish, okay? As price reacts this good and then goes higher, okay? But if you look on the 4 hour, you still have this area which is quite concerning, okay? You have um, I'm gonna compare this to another chart I have, but you have this top right here, the top to the low on the entire breakdown, right? If you take the volume profile of that area, MPOC lands here, and that's exactly inside of this H4 order block at the top of the weekly supply, and we do have equal highs right here, right? Equal highs. They have not been taken yet. I expect them to be taken like in this H4 candle, to be honest. Maybe the next couple. Like if it doesn't take out this eagle highs here, I'll be really surprised. All right, but yeah, most likely it will take it out. I believe since we've been this bullish, like we might as well take this out. Um, so yeah, I'm looking for something like this. Um, to be honest, I think that's enough of this chart. But just know that this is resistance region we're coming into. Okay. Now I have this chart that I posted on Twitter. So I got my range low, got my range high, deviation of the range high, breakdown, local range inside of the range. But this is just no man's land. It's chop. Volume profile fits exactly with the mid level. This is the mid level, exact mid level. It's exactly on there. Okay, tapped into it, went higher. Um, Price built up liquidity over time. There was the major liquidity was below here. We swept it, got back inside the range, rallied higher, and we created some kind of cluster. Yeah, some kind of cluster here, alright? And there is a, I'm just gonna remove these drawings too. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we got our equal highs. Equal highs, and price created this H4 order block as you see right here. And price did actually front run it, okay? I think that shows that a lot of people wanted to long this area. So I mean, if we get down, back down, let's say just if we were to get back down there, which I don't expect we will, this is an area where I would consider taking a long scalp, maybe half size, considering we do have some inefficiency below here. You know, anything can happen, right? I don't like if we do make a triple equal high, I'll be pretty crazy. Then I maybe think we could go somewhere down here, but I would rather do my business actually at the mid and mainly at the range high and the range low. Alright. Um, but yeah, but a possible short scenario I could be looking for is you sweep these highs, of course, into the range high. Right, well here maybe we deviated a bit. You want to look for the volume delta. You want to see aggressive longs opening up, right? The opposite of what we had here. You want to see these get absorbed. You want to look for a low time frame trigger, right? And then you can put your stops well, above here, and you can target maybe this liquidity in this entire region here. Because if you look at the heat maps, there are and the order books, you have orders placed between the 95 and the 96k region, if not the stage for order block. So if you do get a trigger somewhere from here, you would look to target the mid and take it from there, right? And then find your target better, right? If you do get in and it creates a top, yeah, right, it matches up one of these levels. That's where you want to see a bounce from, which you most likely will if we were to get down there. I'm not saying we will. This is just everything is hypothetical, right? What I would also be interested in is if price H for closes, a couple H for closes above here, I'll look for a long trigger, target this TP1, TP2 somewhere higher up, right? You can take the well, I don't really. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, maybe you could do something like this if you want to find your target. You can do the 1.618. Yeah, you'll be targeting 120k as your like next like big target level though if we were to go into new price discovery region. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for at the moment, but I don't have any clear triggers, right? Clear trigger, clear triggers on my will be this would be a clear trigger. Put my stops above, manual stops above H4, or you can put your stops here or here, right? Target the mid, or another clear trigger would be us tap into this H4 block, get back above, trigger, pull my stops below, target the range high, if not this high, okay? Or another possibility is this H2 and actually this H1 candle below here. I actually really like this area if we were to continue being in this range. Um, and I would be looking for sorry, it's very important to type what it is. I'll be looking for an entry of this MPOC, oh, this MPOC into this H1 order block, as I do think we would do something like this, and this could kind of be our like higher time frame uh, market structure, right? And we might not even get this tap. We might just get somewhere into here and go higher. It really just depends, right? You gotta have a lot of plans. Um, and yeah, For Ethereum, yeah, I mean, it is pretty clean in range, right? As I talked about, mid level. There's a SR level here. It flipped the MPOC after we rejected it, and we bounced, right? So I mean, possible trigger could be somewhere down here again, and you target the mid, or wait for price to get to the mid, get back above, target this supply. This is, if I remember correctly, I think this is the H4 supply. Yeah, it is. You see, you can remember anything when you're on the charts 12 hours a day. Yeah, this is the H4 supply, so it's just a level to level game, right? This, 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 and this, and this, and then you kind of have this too. All right, but you mainly want to do your business here and here, and maybe here. This is the 0.75 region area though, so after range check, you could take that into accordance. It really just depends. You gotta match up your majors like BTC confluences, F confluences, total. Take all that into consideration. Look where liquidity lies. Just trade your ranges really. And yeah, yeah, I don't know if there's something more here. I mean, yeah, if price were to fill down this inefficiency here, I would look for trigger nether range low since I'm trading the extremities. I think that's about it. I don't really have anything more to look at. Mm, yeah, that's about it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.